All right, good morning. So we're here today working on some grading. So on the back of these houses here, we got a block of townhomes. This is a block, and then we got 3 singles to do. 1, 2, 3. So what we got to do is do a little prep here to get this ready for topsoil, get a road so that we can get a dump truck back in here. And we got to watch out for all these white pipes, which are cleanouts for this thing called an infiltration trench that they've put in here. And that basically just collects all the rainwater from the downspouts, and it runs in this trench. And those are all cleanouts, I guess, for it, but it runs in this trench all the way to the catch basin over there. So we've got Manuel here on the dozer today. So he's right now prepping a road for the dump truck to get in. They got to come in through that lot over there. And we're gonna try and get some topsoil back here and get this graded. So in the fronts, I gotta clean out about 6 to 8 inches minimum of fill material. It's kind of what I've started doing here. Then I got Frank adjusting some slabs. Morning, Frank. These in-betweens are going to be all for clear stone, 3/4 inch clear. This is the road we're going to be making. Hopefully we can get the truck in through here. That's Manuel there on the dozer. There was a lot of sitting water there this morning, so he pushed all the water out first, scraped all that slop out. Now he's putting a little bit of drier stuff over top. So we'll see. Should be able to get the truck back in here now. Got our rough grading prepped. Hey.
Here, what we're doing is preparing in between the homes. Now, every builder has a different policy and standard. Some like to prepare and put 3/4 clear stone. Some just do sodding, depending on how much space between the homes. This builder here does 3/4 inch clear stone. So we still have to prepare the grading underneath that, put some fabric, and then stone on top to make sure the water still flows. The reason being is if you have not enough space in between homes, it's very difficult for grass to grow. So they use clear stone as a nice effective way to still allow water to drain and keep it nice and clean and not worry about dead grass. Okay, here what you see Manuel doing is he's cutting out a swale. Now those stakes are the actual property line, the limit of the property of the backyard of these homes. So the swale, you'll notice, is a little bit inside. Now every time it's different depending on the grading plans, and that's why you got to follow them. In this case here, the grading plan shows that the swale is about 1.25 meters inside the property line, which is about 4 feet. 1.25 meters is roughly about 4 feet. So he cuts the swale the long way. The high point is up near that first pipe, And again, the high point means that's the highest point of the swale. It's pretty self-explanatory. So from there, the water is going to drain from either side of the high point. So it'll come down towards the dozer, and then from there on, it'll go down towards the other side of the houses where we haven't topsoiled yet. And he normally cuts the swale the long way with the dozer to get it pretty much shaped and cut in the right spot, and then just go back if you have enough room. In this case, it was tight, but just enough room to turn the dozer the other way, and then kind of go through and clean up that line to kind of define the swale and clean up that windrow that's there in the bottom, right where the swale is supposed to be.
So Manuel finished up these backyards the other day. And now I'm just gonna start going over them with the Bobcat to do the fine grading, getting into all these nooks and crannies, things like this. And over here we actually have to raise the catch basin. It's a little bit low, so we're gonna come up with it 8 inches just to fill up that hole. All right, so you can see how much we raised the catch basin. Came up 1 block, which is about 7 inches, I believe, one of those blocks. So this is just a temporary thing so we can actually finish our grade now. And the reason being is this backyard, before that was even down 7 inches, it was still is, but it was even worse, steep slope from their back patio there. You can see their steps, and then it was a very steep 3-to-1 slope down to this catch basin. So now by raising this up, we can eliminate that, but we still make sure we have enough fall from that swale all the way down here, because we got to catch all this water down to the catch basin. So we just took our laser and made sure we could do this height and still achieve close to 2% fall. So that's going to be okay there, and that's about as high as we can raise it and help the slope here for this backyard and just make the all-around grade a little better. So they'll have to get an actual proper precast, but just so we can complete our grading now, that's why we've done this. Okay, so we've been progressing here. Got this swale carved out as far as where the town blocks almost ends there, the last unit. Got Frank doing some raking. Once we finish that last unit where the Takeuchi's parked, we've just got 2 backyards left to do. Frank, is it enough rocks for you?
Perfect.
Huh? You getting all those clumps?
Yes, I am. And look, did you show them?
Huh?
How nice looks?
Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful, eh?
Very cool.
Look at that. Look what teamwork accomplishes. Perfect.
Okay, so I realize that this Terex PT30 is quite the noisy machine, so I'm going to take this time to explain what we're doing here. In this situation here, what I'm doing is cutting a swale going from the house out towards the backyard, and this is essentially to separate at the property line. These are actually right on the property line, so this is just to channel the water that comes from in between the houses down to the rear yard swale, and then from the rear yard swale it goes out to the catch basin. Or in this case up here, once it gets further up to these houses that it backs onto, it's actually going to channel down and out through those in-betweens of those homes. So everything again depends on the grading plan and how they have it set up, but right now every house has a swale in between on the property line to help divide the property lines, and as well to channel the water that comes from in between the houses and out to either the rear of the lots or through the houses on the lower side, through their in-betweens out to the street.
Alright, so I got the last backyard finished all the way up to the end of the house there. Again, that unit's not ours, so the saw's gonna go like that, and then complete the swale side yard of this house and these 3 backyards in the towns, and that's all finished up. Another one done, Frank. Tomorrow we're laying the sod. Just finished measuring it up, so we know how much we need, and we're good to go. And so we're finishing up the day here, and I got my good buddy Frank here. Wants to give a message.
Well, if you like this video, please press the like button. Also subscribe to Dirty Diggers. Also, you can follow us on Instagram. The link is below. And if you know someone who likes Dirty Digger videos, please spread the word, okay?
There you have it, folks. You heard it here. So give it a like, subscribe if you're new, and as always,
Keep on digging.
yeah. Thanks for watching.
Okay, keep on.